Hey, good day everybody. Had another PT session I had to be in charge of, so I ran over there from the PT field to come over here to speak to you today. So I want to go ahead and get this party started. Hey, listen to me. If I gave you an order right now as the commander of America's Failure Command, and I told you your mission is to eat an elephant, I mean an entire elephant, or if you don't eat meat, your mission is to eat an entire palm tree. Your first thought would probably be the same thought most people have. You'd say, that's humanly impossible. Yeah, I mean, I get that, I understand. Because your brain immediately tries to finish the whole mission in a single moment. But let me tell you something that will change your life. If you're strategic, you can accomplish almost anything. Because notice what I did. I gave you the mission, but I didn't give you a timeline, no deadline, no countdown clock, no pressure, just one objective: consume the object. So, how do you eat an elephant? How do you eat a palm tree? You already know the answer, most of you, right? It's this: one bite at a time. And that right there is how you defeat the impossible. You see, most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they look at the entire elephant and then they panic. They look at the entire palm tree and then they freeze. They don't say, what's the first bite? They say, how could I ever finish this? And the mission dies before it even begins. So today, I'm giving you 4 ways to accomplish what feels insurmountable. And I'm also giving you 4 lessons you can learn from this mission. That applies to your life, your career, your goals, your marriage, your finances, your confidence, your healing, and your comeback. Let's go. So the 4 ways to accomplish the impossible. Well, the first thing you got to do is believe you can accomplish the mission in the first place, right? The first bite is not in your mouth. It's in your mind. Because if you believe the mission is impossible, you will never even reach for the fork. But if you believe this can be done, you don't need the whole plan. You just need the courage to start. So let me say it like this. Belief doesn't finish the mission. Belief starts the mission. So, number 2, build a strategic plan. So now once you believe, you don't just wing it. You don't just feel your way through. You build a plan. Because a plan turns chaos into steps. A plan turns fear into structure. A plan turns panic into progress. So what's the plan? Simple. You break it down, right? How many bites per day? What's the routine? What tools do I need? What's the pace I can sustain? Because you don't win big missions by doing big things. You win big missions by doing small things with discipline. Number 3, do not assume you'll fail from the start. You see, this is where most people sabotage themselves. They don't even begin without already writing the failure story. They say, I'm not smart enough. I'm not disciplined enough. I'm not strong enough. Oh, I'm too old. I'm too late. I've already failed too many times. Let me tell you something there, high speed. When you assume failure, you create failure. Because your actions follow your what? Expectations. If you expect to lose, you stop showing up. If you expect to fail, you stop trying. If you expect it to be impossible, you stop biting. And number 4, stay consistent, baby. Stay consistent until momentum takes over. See, this is the missing piece. This is the part nobody wants, but everybody needs. Consistency. Not motivation, not hype, not waiting until you feel ready. Consistency. Because consistency is what turns 1 bite into 10 bites, into 100 bites, into a finished mission. Some days your bite will be big. Some days your bites will be tiny. But the mission isn't accomplished by big bites. The mission is accomplished by never quitting the bite. So let me make this a little personal, right? So I know what it feels like to look at a mission and think, there's no way I can get this done. I mean, as some of you know, I failed kindergarten. I struggled in school. I dropped out of 6 colleges and universities. And if I'm being honest, for a long time, I literally felt like life was one giant elephant. And I was the guy with no teeth, gumming my way through. Then I joined the United States Army and learned something that changed my life forever. You see, the military doesn't succeed because soldiers are superheroes. The military succeeds because we use systems. We use plans. We use small actions done consistently over time. That's how missions get accomplished. That's how you survive. That's how you win. And that's how I went from failing to leading, from struggling to serving as a senior leader in the United States Army and becoming an Officer Candidate School Hall of Fame inductee. From being the guy who couldn't finish to becoming the man who teaches others how to respond and rise. Not because I got lucky, not because life got easier, but because I stopped trying to eat the elephant in one day. And I started taking 1 bite at a time. Here are the 4 lessons you can learn from this elephant mission. So, those 4 things for that mission that apply to your real life. Lesson number 1 is this. Big goals require small steps. Stop waiting for a miracle. Start building momentum. Lesson number 2, time plus consistency beats talent. You see, some people are talented and still fail because talent without consistency is just pure potential. Lesson number 3, your fear is lying to you. Fear says it's too big, but fear is not a prophet. Fear is just noise. And lesson number 4, you don't need confidence, you need a system. Confidence is a feeling. Systems are reliable. A system will carry you when motivation disappears. So let me ask you, what is the elephant in your life right now? What's the thing you keep calling impossible? Getting in shape? Fixing your marriage? Starting a business? Finishing the degree? Healing from the failure? Getting your confidence back? Becoming the leader you know you're meant to be? Listen to me. You don't have to eat it all today. You just have to take 1 bite today. So remember, success comes and goes. Failure stays. And if failure stays, then you better learn how to respond, because the people who win in life aren't the people who never fail. They're the people who refuse to stop biting. Right? Hey, look, if this message hit you right between eyeballs, do 3 things for me there, yo. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. Ring that bell so you never miss a Milton's Monday motivational message. And if you're ready to stop letting failure control your life and you want coaching to help you use failure to respond and rise, reach out to me today. You can work with me by reaching out to americasfailurecommand@gmail.com. Go to my website, georgeamilton.com. And if you want to go deeper right now, grab my books. Failure is not the problem. It's the beginning of your success. Got a workbook and a journal. Failure is not the problem. It's your leadership. And I got 2 children's books. Is Georgie A Failure? And one I just recently completed failure grace and a failure-tastic experience. So, as your coach, I'm here to help you use your failures to respond and rise, baby, and become everything you were meant to be. Here's how this works. Failure is your greatest resource on the planet. You've been conditioned to think about it being the worst condition you'll ever experience, but it really isn't. You talk to anybody in any industry who are doing well and who are well accomplished and who have achieved maximum amounts of experience and monies and prestige, I guarantee you this, 100% of them failed. But in the failure, they came back, regrouped, and learned how to respond so they could rise. So look here, great being with you as always. Looking forward to seeing you on next Monday. So until then, stay failure-tastic. This is Made Failure-tastic out. See you on the hilltop.